It was actually an import in our very early days that brought me to the Institute's helpline. We had an order from a customer and they'd ordered raspberries, which was nothing untoward and nothing out of the ordinary. However, when it got picked up by the forwarder, the agent sort of got in touch with the exporter and said, these raspberries originate from Ukraine. And we thought, well, why is that a problem? And of course, the conflict had gone on. The EU and the UK had passed a lot of very fast legislation to say that purchasing from Ukraine came with some needs to verify that the goods had not been purchased from Russian-controlled parts. Now, I say that with hindsight because I now know the answer. But when the freight forwarder, my exporter, got in touch and said they're not letting us move the goods because the raspberries are from Ukraine, that was all the information I had. So I'm sat there Googling and then I just suddenly thought, well, why don't I give the Institute a call? 2-3 hours later, I've spoken to the helpline, they've called me back. And lo and behold, I just needed to pass back the information to my exporter that they needed to amend their invoice with an exporter's declaration saying that, they had purchased this from non-Russian controlled territories. That one incident was so worthwhile. Within 6 hours of having a problem that I had no idea how to solve, I'd realised that the problem wasn't huge, it was minor. We'd had alterations made and there was no hold up whatsoever and the delivery wasn't late. So in terms of my whole experience using the helpline, I couldn't recommend it enough.